The kitchen light was flickering again. Midnight coffee rain against the vents. You were laughing with your hair tied up, elbow deep in soap and broken months. We weren't dancing in a movie scene, no fireworks, no limousine, just your tired eyes meeting mine, like we'll survive another night. And I swear I saw forever in the chaos on the stove, and not in perfect words or roses, but the way you held me close. So here's my vow in dirty dishes, in burnt out pens and birthday wishes. I'll love you when the shine wears thin, when the bills pile high again. In the silence, in the mess, and all our unfinishedness. I don't need a perfect picture to know you're my forever fixture. Baby, every day I choose this, a love that lives in real life bruises. Here's my vow in dirty dishes. The neighbors screaming through the wall, laundry mountain in the hall. You were crying by the sink, saying maybe love gets weak. But I pulled your shaking hands to mine, said look at us, we're doing fine. Cause hearts don't stay through easy days, they stay when everything's misplaced. And you smile through all the wreckage, feels holier than gold. Like heaven isn't spotless, maybe heaven just means home. So here's my vow in dirty dishes, in burned out dreams and second chances. I'll love you when we're barely sleeping, when the hurt is slow and creeping. In the madness, in the noise, in the loss of all our poise. I don't need a perfect story to see the beauty in your worry. Baby, every scar proves this, a real love survives the dishes. Here's my vow in dirty dishes. One day we'll laugh at this apartment, at the leaking pipes and broken carpet. But even then I know it's true, the best part wasn't where it was you. So here's my vow in dirty dishes, in ordinary sacred minutes. I'll hold your heart with steady hands, through every change we never planned. When we're old and out of time, still humming songs in kitchen light, I'll remember how love looked then. Two tired souls, a sinking 10 tiny reasons not to quit this. That's the kind of love we built with. Every vow in dirty dishes. Through the room like a slow sunrise, golden on the edges of my restless mind. I used to count the hours like a runaway train. Now every second softens when you say my name. Your jacket on the chair, your coffee by the sink, a little proof of forever in the smallest things. And I never knew a silence could feel this alive, till I found my heartbeat sleeping next to mine. You don't promise stars, you don't pull the moon, You just stay when the dark comes into the room. I love the shape of your staying, the way you never let go, like a light through the curtains, like roots under snow. You hold me together without trying to save me. Oh, there's nothing more beautiful than the shape of your staying. We don't need fireworks every Friday night, just your hand finding mine at the traffic light. There's a peace in your laughter, warm and low, like a song only broken hearts would know. And every cracked part of who I've been stops looking for exits when you pull me in. You make ordinary moments shine like gold, turn my temporary soul into a home. You don't speak in dreams, you don't chase the haze, you just love me steady in 100 ways. I love the shape of your stay, the way you never run cold, like rain on the rooftop, like fire in stone. You hold me together without trying to change me. Oh, there's nothing more beautiful than the shape of your staying. Maybe love was never lightning in the sky, maybe it's the quiet that survives. Maybe forever isn't something wild, maybe it's your sleepy smile at 2 a.m. beside me. I love the shape of your staying, the way you still choose me, through the worn out mornings, through the doubts I keep. You hold me together like the world isn't breaking. Oh, there's nothing more beautiful than the shape of your staying. In the shape of your staying. I was running on a broken battery, smiling wide while I was losing sleep. Every midnight felt like gravity, pulling all the light away from me. Then you walked in with your quiet spark, like a window opening in the dark. Now the shadows don't feel cold and deep, ever since your hands found mine to keep. You turn the silence into melody, you make the empty parts remember me. You're the way you refill me, like rain falling soft on a thirsty street, like a heart learning how to beat when it almost forgot the feeling. You're the air in my lungs again, the color rushing back beneath my skin. Every little touch heals something, baby, you refill me. There were days I wore my soul so thin, giving more than I had left within. But you kissed my fears like the temporary, turn my ordinary into legendary. You don't save me with a grand parade, just your steady love that never fades. And somehow that's enough for me, more than any dream could ever be. You take the chaos out of every room, make a small apartment feel like the moon. You're the way you refill me, like waves reaching back to the empty sea, like a song finding harmony. Right before the final breaking, you're the fire inside my veins, the calm that washes through my hurricane. Every moment with you fixes something, baby, you refill me. If my hope runs dry, if the world burns bright, then leaves me blind, I know your love will find me every single time, like coffee on a cold sunrise, like stars returning to the night. You bring me back to life. You're the way you refill me. Every crack inside you gently reach. Every part of me believed love was only disappearing. Now you're here and I can breathe again. No more running circles in my head. Every little word means something, baby, you refill me. Oh, you refill me. If your love, your light, your heartbeat, the way you refill me. There's a light on the hallway floor tonight, your shadow dancing in the kitchen light. No thunder in my chest, no need to fight, just your quiet breathing pulling me alive. I used to run from every kind of calm, thought love had to burn to keep me warm. But you turned silence into something strong, like a place my restless heart belongs. And when the whole world bends me out of shape, you pull me close without a word to say. It's the peace of your back when you're sleeping beside me, the curve of your shoulders feels like home to my heartbeat. No storm in my head, and no ghost coming back. I find all the quiet I never had in the peace of your back. Morning coffee and the curtains swaying slow, your old t-shirt and the record spinning low. Nothing perfect, but I swear I've never known a love so simple it could heal what hurt the most. You don't rescue me like movies always do, you just stay when the hard nights break in two. And somehow that's the deepest kind of truth. Love is softer when it looks like you. Every broken road I wandered through alone led me to the calm I never thought I'd know. It's the peace of your back when you're sleeping beside me, the curve of your shoulders feels like home to my heartbeat. No storm in my head, no ghost coming back. I find all the quiet I never had in the peace of your back. Maybe heaven isn't loud at all, maybe it's this tiny room, your fingers tangled in the sheets while midnight turns to blue. And I don't need forever written in the stars if I can keep this little universe of ours is the piece of your back. Like the world finally found me. Every scar, every crack loses weight when you're around me. No fear in the dark, no fear of the past. I found the kind of love that lasts in the peace of your back. Yeah, the peace of your back is where my whole heart rests at last. Never hide the tired in your eyes, never fake a spark just to keep me warm. You lean against the kitchen counter light, hair falling loose in the middle of a storm. And everybody else performs their lines, perfect poses, polished midnight smiles. But you show up exactly as you are, and somehow that carries me for miles. You don't try to be a movie scene, you don't turn your flaws to gold. Still the truest thing I've ever seen is the way you let your heart unfold. I fell in love with the honesty of your yawn, the way you stop pretending when the day is gone. No spotlight, no filter, no beautiful disguise, just sleepy little secrets and the truth inside your eyes. You make ordinary feel like something wholly drawn in the quiet imperfection of the honesty of your yawn. You leave half-finished coffee by the bed, steal my hoodie when the morning rains, dance for 10 seconds, then forget the song, laugh at yourself and start again. And every tiny unguarded thing you do breaks down the walls I built for years, like love was never meant to be dramatic. Maybe it just means staying here. You don't reach for complicated words, you don't need to shine so loud. Still your softness hits me harder than anybody in a crowded room. I fell in love with the honesty of your yawn, the way you stop pretending when the day is gone. No spotlight, no filter, no beautiful disguise, just sleepy little secrets and the truth inside your eyes. You make ordinary feel like something wholly drawn in the quiet imperfection of the honesty of your yawn. Maybe love is not fireworks burning bright, maybe it's the moment someone lets go at midnight, trusting you enough to be undone, to be human in the arms of someone. And I still love the honesty of your yawn, every little proof that you feel safe when I'm around. No performance left to hold, no mask to put back on, just you leaning into me like you've already found home. You make ordinary feel like a love song all alone, in the sweet and fragile honesty half painted, half afraid, with crooked thoughts and plans I never made. A heart that always ran before it stayed, a soul with too many mistakes displayed. You saw the static underneath my skin, the little wars I never seemed to win. But you touched the chaos softly with your hands, like broken things were always in your plans. I was a room with lights that wouldn't turn on, a midnight road that just kept going wrong. But somehow you could see the morning coming before I ever heard the song. You love all my unpolished edges, the parts of me I tried to hide, every crack and every restless shadow. You hold them like they shine. And when I fall out of perfection, when I come undone at night, you kiss every unfinished sentence and make the damaged feel alive. Oh, you love all my unpolished edges, like they were made to fit with yours. Still get scared of being understood, of someone staying longer than they should. But you lean closer every time I shake, like storms are just another thing to brave. You never asked me to become someone, or trade my scars for gold to earn your love. You let me be both beautiful and lost, and somehow that is more than enough. You found the poetry inside my flaws, turned all my heavy silence into stars. Now every piece I thought was far too broken feels exactly where you are. You love all my unpolished edges, the parts of me I try to hide, every crack and every restless shadow. You hold them like they shine. And when I fall out of perfection, when I come undone at night, you kiss every unfinished sentence and make the damage feel alive. Oh, you love all my unpolished edges, like they were made to fit with yours. Maybe love was never clean lines, maybe hearts are meant to wear the signs of every fight, every fire survives. Maybe rough hands hold the strongest light. And if I'm still becoming, if I'm still learning how to stay, I know I'll never have to earn the way you love me anyway. You love all my unpolished edges, every wild and worn out part. You turn all my shattered reflections into pieces of an honest heart. And I don't need to hide the mess now, I don't fear the truth anymore. 'Cause you love all my unpolished edges, like nobody has before. My unpolished edges finally feel like home. You came in softly through a tired July, like a porch light glowing in the corner of my mind. No crashing thunder, no wildfire spark, just a steady little rhythm beating through the dark. I was all tangled up in almost and maybes, counting every crack the lonely ever gave me. Then your hands found mine without trying to save me, and somehow that was enough. Every word felt warm against my skin, like I'd heard your heart before somewhere within. You're a love like familiar rain, falling easy through my window pane. Not too loud, never as asking me to change, just washing all the hurt away. And every time you say my name, it sounds like home after a hurricane. I never knew forever could feel this plain, till I found a love like familiar rain. We danced barefoot in the kitchen light, laughing at the records spinning out all night. Your shadow moving slow across the hall, feels like you've belonged here all along. No grand parade, no movie scene, just your coffee cup beside me every morning. And all the little things I never noticed needing, now I can't live without. You make ordinary moments shine, like every second finally chose my side. Your love like familiar rain, falling easy through my window pane. Not too loud, never asking me to change, just washing all the hurt away. And every time you say my name, it sounds like home after a hurricane. I never knew forever could feel this plain, till I found a love like familiar rain. Maybe heaven isn't fireworks above, maybe it's waking up beside the one you trust. Maybe peace is just your heart beating next to mine, keeping time. You're a love like familiar rain, sweet and steady running through my veins. Even on the nights the whole world breaks, you calm the storm inside my brain. And if tomorrow fades away, I still know I was lucky all the same. 'Cause every road led me to this place, to a love like familiar rain. Like familiar rain, you follow me again and again. I was talking to the ceiling, throwing wishes at the dark. Every word felt like a stranger, every road an empty spark. Then you heard the cracks between me, like a song beneath the noise. You turned my scattered silence into something with a voice. You don't rush the way I'm healing, you stay steady through the storm. Like a light left in the window, leading every lost thing home. I found a life in your listening, a heart where my truth could land. You hold every trembling feeling, like water inside your hands. And when the world keeps spinning too fast, you slow the night down somehow. I found a life in your listening, and I never feel alone now. You remember little details, like the dreams I almost hid, all the fears I wrapped in laughter, all the things I never did. You make room for all my shadows, never asking me to run. You love me in the unfinished, like the story's just begun. And your patience is a language that my broken parts can speak. You make ordinary moments moments feel like mercy every week. I found a life in your listening, a heart where my truth could land. You hold every trembling feeling like water inside your hands. And when the world keeps spinning too fast, you slow the night down somehow. I found a life in your listening, and I never feel alone now. Maybe love is not the fireworks, maybe it's the quiet stay, the way you hear the hurt behind me without turning away. You make the heavy lighter just by letting me be known. And every time you really hear me, it feels more like home. I found a life in your listening, a place where my soul can breathe. You turn all my restless questions into peace. I can't believe it forever has a heartbeat. I hear it when you're around. I found a life in your listening, and that love is where I'm found. In your listening, I found my way back down. In your listening, I finally hear me now. I was thunder in a hallway, breaking every little thing, running circles through the midnight with a heart tied to a string. You never tried to stop the chaos, never asked me to explain. You just stood there like a lighthouse through my weather and my rain. Let the silence do the healing while the seasons changed inside me. There's a garden in your patience, flowers growing where I fall. Every moment that you waited built a home around my walls. You loved me soft when I was restless, held my shaking without blame. Now my wildest parts are blooming in the sunlight of your name. The sunlight of your name. I remember all the nights I swore I wasn't worth the fight, but your hands kept reaching for me like the dawn reaches the light. You saw colors in my shadow, found the gold beneath the rust, and every second you believed me taught my broken heart to trust. You never rushed the transformation, you just stayed and let me open. There's a garden in your patience, flowers growing where I fall. Every moment that you waited built a home around my walls. You loved me soft when I was restless, held my shaking without blame. Now my wildest parts are blooming in the sunlight of your name. And if forever is a road, I wanna learn it step by step, with your steady hands beside me, teaching fear how to forget. You turn my winter into April, turn my ashes into art. Now every prayer I never finished is growing roots inside my heart. There's a garden in your patience, every leaf a piece of grace. You made beauty out of waiting, out of all I couldn't face. And I'll spend my whole life trying to give back what you gave. 'Cause your love was never hurried, still it somehow came to save. There's a garden in your patience, and I finally learned to stay. I was counting cracks in the ceiling light, living every day just to survive the night. Had my heart folded like a worn out map. Every road I took kept leading me back. I forgot the sound of hopeful songs, built a world where I didn't belong. Then your eyes found mine through all the rain, and slowly the colors came back again. You touched the part of me I thought was gone for good, turned all my never wills into maybe we still could. You make me possible again, like sunlight pouring through a broken window pane. You take these tired hands and teach them how to dream again. I was disappearing in the dark till your love rewrote my heart. Now every impossible feels closer than it's ever been. You make me possible again. You don't save me like the movies do, no fireworks falling out of blue. It's the quiet way you stay close by, like you already see the best inside. When I lose faith in who I am, you speak my name like I still can become the person I was meant to be, the one the world almost took from me. You breathe life into scars I tried so hard to hide, and every shattered piece starts fitting back inside. You make me possible again, like music waking up an empty room at 2 a.m. You hold my restless soul until it learns to dance again. I was drowning in my doubts till your love pulled me back out. Now every impossible feels closer than it's ever been. You make me possible again. Maybe love is not a rescue, maybe it's remembering that somebody can stand beside you while you learn your own wings. And with you, I don't feel afraid to begin. No, not again. You make me possible again. Flowers finding ways to grow through concrete ends. You turn my fragile heart into something brave again. I was barely holding on, now I feel where I belong, and every impossible is opening like heaven did. You make me possible again. Oh, you make me possible again. Possible again. Because you love me back to life again.